In today's session, we will discuss about the fundamentals of communications, which also includes the basics of networks, categories of networks, and the types of network connections and the types of topologies used. Here the computer network is shown. The network is formed with two or more computing devices are connected together for the communication purpose. Also it can able to share the resources through the particular communication or connections. The connection between the computing devices can happen based on the transmission medium. The medium can also be of physical medium or the wireless medium. So physical medium means the physical medium can be made up of wires or cables. In terms of wireless medium means it is in terms of radio waves, infrared waves. Through wireless medium we can able to transmit data or receive the data. So the same is explained here. The next one is the introduction to the data communication. So generally the data communication is nothing but exchanging of data between two devices such as sender and the receiver through some transmission medium. We seen in the last slide, right? So the transmission medium is nothing but some channel for processing the data. The channel may be of the wired channel or the wireless channel. Wired channel means the cables, so wires, etc. The wireless channel means radio waves or infrared waves. So the connection can maybe of two types, local and the remote. So the local, if the device is restricted in the geographical area, which means connected, the device is connected, which is nearby or within the surrounding. The remote means just far away from our location or without any geographical restriction. It is termed as the remote. So here the fundamentals of characteristics of data communications. So generally three main characteristics are there. So based upon these characteristics, the efficient data can be determined. The first one is the delivery. So delivery is nothing but the sender has to deliver the data to the correct destination. That is known as the delivery. So accuracy is nothing but the delivery must be in the accurate manner. The delivery in terms of what? Data. So the data accuracy is most important in this data communication, because during transmission many collisions occur, many transmission can happen, failure, collision occurs. So based upon these accuracy, the effectiveness of data communication is determined. And the next one is the timeliness and the jitter. The jitter is nothing but the packet arrival time, which is the interval time between each frame. So the next is the components of the data communication. So here five components in data communication. The component is nothing but by using sender, receiver, message, transmission link and the protocol that we can able to communicate the data. So these five are all the data communication. So here the sender is nothing but the sending device, receiver is nothing but receiving device. Here the message may be of kind of data. Data may be of text, audio, video, files, etc. So through this transmission link, through this common channel, it can share the resources. So maybe of wired or wireless. And the final thing, the most important thing in the data communication is the protocol. The protocol is an agreement between the sender and the receiver where the set of rules were framed both of them. So based on that only the communication happens. So the next one is the direction of the data flow. So here three types of data flows were shown here. So simplex. So I can explain this with the basic example. So simplex example is the keyboard and the monitor. So what will the keyboard do? Keyboard gives only the input, not accepting any output. So the what will the monitor do? Monitor only will display the output, not give any input. So this is known as the one-way direction, which is direction of the data is the one way, not in the both direction. So the second thing is the half duplex. The best example of half duplex is the walkie-talkies, which is used in police or any patrol process. They'll use walkie-talkies. So at the one end they will speak, at the other end they will hear. At the another end, if the respond means the another end must be keep quiet. They must be here. They cannot able to talk. So the data can be accepted both side, but one at a time. Either one can send, one can receive. Okay, the third one will be the full duplex. The best example of full duplex is the telephone networks. Through the telephone, we can able to hear, speak both vice versa, right? The same time we can able to speak, same time we can able to hear. So that is the two-way communication example of full duplex. So the next term is the networking. Networking, we have two basic term called node, and the another one is the data transfer rate bandwidth. The host and the bandwidth is the most important term in the networking. So the node means in the network many devices will be connecting each other. The devices is nothing but maybe of computer, printer, cellular phone, that type of data transmission devices can also be called as the node. The data transfer rate means the speed in which the data is moved from one place to the another place on the network, which is referred as the bandwidth. The next one will be the network criteria. So when will our network be effective and efficient? So based on these three criteria, our network will be efficient and effective. So once one has to attain the efficient network means the performance must be in best level and reliability the same the security. The performance is nothing but it is measured through throughput, delay, and the performance of transmit time, reception time. So the reliability is nothing but if any failure occurs in the link, it can able to recover in the faster manner. That is termed as the reliability. And then security. So through network we need some security, right? We are sending some confidential data. It must be kept in secure manner. So we need some security. The security is most important in the networking processor. The third one will be the categories of networks. There are three types of categories: local area network, metropolitan area network, and the wide area network. So the local area network is within the room area, whatever the devices or networks connected, that is termed as the LAN. So within connected within the city limit, we can call it as the MAN network, and through the worldwide, we can call it as the WAN network. So the types of connections of data. So two basic connection. One is point-to-point connection, multi-point connection. So the point-to-point is dedicated link between sender and the receiver, which means only one link will be available, only one data will be sending and transmitting. Okay, so the multi-point network will be consisting of only one link, but the destination node, the many stations will be connecting with the same link. The data can be received, data can be transmitted through many stations. So generally we prefer multi-point connection for fast transmission and easy transmission. The next one is the types of topologies. Here four types of topologies: bus, star, ring. So first topology is the bus topology. It is bus-like in structure, right? So the best advantage in this bus topology is it needs only one cable. So through the same cable, all the stations can send and receive the data. So the second topology is the star topology. So many connected devices or competing devices were connected only through the central hub. So star will be consisting of one central hub. Through the hub only it can able to transmit and receive the data. We can see the clear explanation from the computing devices. It will come to the hub and then it will goes to the destination node. The next one will be the ring topology. It is ring-like structure. So here the advantage is like only one connection is needed. So in it can act both direction. One is the anti-clockwise and clockwise direction. If the link is failure in the clockwise direction, it will choose the anti-clockwise direction for sending the data to the destination. The next is the mesh topology. In this topology, each and every node is connected with the dedicated link. So many transmission can happen at the same time. This is the best example in the mesh topology. So that's all. Thank you.